Why is it the perfect time to target large vehicles now? And it's actually a very simple answer. It's because, relatively speaking, the competition is much lower than it is for something like uh, car service, limo service type search queries. And so when a client comes to me, and this is something that happens all the time. A common story I hear, they come to me, they're relying on, most of their business is affiliate. Uh, so, other companies are farming work out to them, and they focus on, just airport transportation, and they want a PPC campaign, which I build lots of them. Um, Here's the thing: there's so much competition, especially for the major airports. When we're talking, Midway and O'Hare, JFK, LaGuardia, LAX, all these airports, massive competition from these, limo companies that are all trying to, vie for those clients. So what does that do? When there's more competition, that drives up the cost per click. We're not trying to get clicks, right? A click is just a visitor to your site. What we're really trying to get are leads. But in order to get leads, you do have to get people going to your website or landing page. So that's why it's such a good time. There's not as much competition right now. And I know, because I run campaigns in lots of different markets relative to the average ticket size. So let me give you an example. So let's say your average airport car service, airport limo service type lead, let's say it costs $10 or $12 on Google Ads. Well, I know that for charter buses, it could be anywhere from, depending on your market, I've seen as low as, 20 to 40, sometimes $50 a lead, sometimes even more than that. But the average ticket price of an airport transfer, what is that? That might be 80, 90, $100 at the most. And what's the average ticket price for these large vehicles? I think many times it's at least 10 times that. But the leads don't cost 10 times as much. And that right there is why it's a perfect time. So hopefully you guys can see this. I know it's kind of, it looks a little blurry actually. What I want you to focus on is this number, this 1840. So that is his cost per conversion. In tech speak and or in marketing speak, all that means is that's his cost per lead. That's what he's paying for someone to fill out a form on his landing page, or for someone to call him. So a conversion for this anyways is either going to be someone fills out a quote request form, or someone calls on the phone. All right. So that's how much he's paying. And this is for a charter bus campaign. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Oh man, that got blocked out. Anyways, this is a charter bus campaign for this client, and it's actually in the Bay Area. And typically, I don't see this low of a cost per lead. Under $20 a lead is insane, because in many markets, that's what you will pay for a lead for like JFK car service. And so we need to remember, again, guys, don't think about clicks. Clicks and leads are different, right? A click, so his cost per click is $9.20, right? His cost per lead is $18.40, because 1 out of every 2 people actually called or filled out a form. Now, you never see that. And I'm showing you guys this. This is an example of a campaign that just completely crushed it that month, okay? Results are not typical, and that's why I'm going to show you another slide of more typical type results. These numbers are a lot closer to what you can actually expect. I've found 30 to $40 a lead, sometimes $50 a lead, depending on the market, is what you'll pay. But again, think of it like this. Some of these jobs can be very huge. I just saw a quote request from a company I'm working with in the Bay Area, and they wanted to go, I think it was from San Francisco to Phoenix in a charter bus. I don't know what that would run. I'm guessing it's not cheap. So while that might seem like a lot for a lead, $47, when you see what the average ticket price is, that's when it shows you, okay, wow, this could be, that could be a huge opportunity. And that's why I wanted to do the training on this. Is I'm trying to point you guys in the direction of things that can make you a little more money, because these airport transfers, the margins are low, the cost per lead is pretty high, and really you will lose money if you only get one-time business. If you do Google ads for airport transfers and that sort of thing, and all you get is one-off customers, I guarantee you will lose money. And that's just the facts of it. Because the whole idea is building up repeat clients. But when you're doing things like this, one job could be a couple $1,000s. It could only be 1,000, but the ticket price is much higher. So it doesn't take very many of these jobs to equal, 10, 20, 30 airport transfers.